What is going on, guys, and welcome to a review that has been a long time coming. Today we are taking a look at the ThreeZero MDLX Optimus Prime. Let's jump into it. And here we have our ThreeZero MDLX Optimus Prime, and I cannot tell you guys how happy I am to finally have this figure in my collection. It has been a long time coming. To preface, I got into Transformers back in like 2021. I was introduced by my buddy Jason, and I fell in hard, but I mean super hard. I was going to Targets and Walmarts, like 3 to 4 different stores at a time before my work shifts, hunting down figures, then going and working overtime to pay off those figures. I was getting the comic books, I was watching the shows, the movies, and it was just a lot. So much so that after that first year of collecting and getting into Transformers as a whole, I was like, I have to stop this. So pretty much I just went cold turkey on Transformers back like in 2022. And I think around that time was when the MDLX line came out with Optimus followed by Bumblebee, if I recall correctly. And I really wanted to snag him, but I said, no, you just got out of this, man. Like, hold off. And just put it off, watch the line expand, and I was like, you know what? Okay, now I have much more self-control when it comes to this kind of stuff. And you know what? Here we go. We copped Optimus, and gotta say, this guy is amazing. So let's jump right into this. So starting off, head is on a ball peg, very nice range of motion. Optimus can look up rather significantly, down, not so much, but in combination with the chest articulation that we're going to see in a little bit, he can accomplish a lot. Arms, he can move them upwards, no problem. And I really like the overall design choices that they've gone ahead and done with the figure itself. So you're going to see he has kind of like a butterfly joint type of situation right here. So like it kind of peeks out the back, comes forward, exposing some of the nice metal work that he has inside of his body coming out to not break the form, allowing him to really cross his arms no problem. Shoulder pads don't get in the way either. They're on a little hinge, so you can move them up and down, as you can see. Very nice. He has a bicep swivel of sorts, allowing for that maximum range of motion. Double jointed elbows, and again, I really love the way they've gone ahead and done this. So like every time you move a piece, it kind of just tucks away and exposes the correct coloration or piece of metal to make it look seamless. So that is amazing. This little tab right here where the elbow is also moves around. That way, again, it just flows. Hands are on ball pegs, and very nice detailing with the colors, and you're gonna see like silvers peeking out around the corners, so it looks like the metal is coming out from underneath the paintwork on this guy. Exhausts right up here, the pipes, backside of the arms, all just spectacular. Chest portion, he can lean backwards. He's got some very nice chest movements, ab crunch, whatever you want to call it. And again, look at that. It all tucks away very nicely, allowing him to just execute crazy poses. And backwards again, not too bad, not too bad. Now, this area, the skirt area, if you will, is probably the most annoying for me. So these little tabs are on ball pegs right here, and they tend to fly off. You have the back side as well. They are on ball pegs, so they can move around, especially when you're moving his legs. And the back ones aren't so much as a problem as the front ones, but it is something to note. This is like the one gripe, if you will, that I have with it, that I just wish they stayed intact a bit more. So with that in mind, let's move the legs around, and you're going to probably see them fly. So he can kick forwards, backwards. You will have a thigh cut, if you will, and The whole inside mechanism is kind of like a drop down leg type of thing, so you can move the legs around and drop them down, move them back up, as you can see, ever so slightly, but it gets the job done. He will have double jointed knees. Again, very nice paint work and just overall articulation, as well as the design choices that they've gone ahead and done with it. Just exposes all the inner framework on this guy. Back as well. You will have like a tab right here that does move. That way when you're doing the knee bending, it all moves no problem. He will have very nice ankle rocker that is not impeded whatsoever due to these flaps on the side that do pop upwards. Even the back ones right here. More metal framework. He does have toe hinge. This front portion right here above his foot also moves around, swivels. Not sure if you can see it, but it's like a double-sided ball peg. Part of it goes inside the actual body, the leg itself. The other side attaches to this right here so that you can move it around. Nice dry brushing right there, that gunmetal. And yeah, this he's solid. Like, I am very, very happy with him. Now, in the packaging, this is a separate piece. His little backpack. Whoa, there goes that. So a little backpack piece is separate. You just pop it right in. In the front, you can remove this chest area where the glass and windshield wipers are to tuck away the matrix of leadership. And this is all held with 3 little magnets. Speaking of which, let's just bring that into frame. This is one of the accessories he comes with, matrix of leadership. Nice blue jewel in the center. And you can go ahead and slot that in there. Pop in the chest, boom. There we go. So, when it comes to the rest of the accessories that this guy comes with, he's actually going to have a total of 6 pairs of hands, which is quite generous. I am very pleased with that. So, starting off, he will have the pair of fists that he has in the box. He will also have a pair of pointing hands, Autobots roll out type of hands, salute hands. Again, very nice weathering on these. He will also have a pair of trigger finger hands for his blaster. Axe holding hands. Gripping hands for the matrix of leadership, so when he's taking it out of his chest and he is holding it up high. And lastly, open splayed hands, which these I find to be a bit much. Like, I feel like he's got some long fingers. These are like ET fingers. I think they should have made them a little bit smaller, but nonetheless, very cool. He also has his axe right here. Beautiful paintwork, gunmetal brushing throughout, bringing out the details of the mold itself. Translucent orange plastic right here. And I want to say, I kind of find it that his axe holding hand doesn't really do the job well enough. Like, he holds the axe itself and it just kind of like doesn't stay in place, as you can see, just like not even on the figure alone, it's just tilting in hand. So, I don't know. Looks good. I think it could have been executed a little bit better, maybe with like a tab inside the palm and to hold the axe a little bit better, but whatever. And his blaster, again, very nicely done with that dry brushing throughout it. Looks very good. The hand to hold this weapon does hold it securely, so that is a plus. So really, this guy, yet again to say is everything that I wanted in a Transformers figure that does not transform. He really is a solid figure. And to compare him to two other Optimus Primes that I have in my collection, we're going to bring in the Hasbro Earthrise, as well as the Hasbro Earthrise, but the Netflix version. So here we go. He does stand a little bit taller. Coloration is more in line with the first release of the Earthrise, just a bit more vibrant than the Netflix one. But these guys do look really cool side by side. I do kind of wish that the MDLX had the tires on the side of his legs, as how these guys do, but I understand that they left them out to just go ahead and maybe not impede articulation or just make him look super clunky, especially the back ones right here. But he is a dope figure, and as are the Hasbro ones, especially since they do transform. But I wanted something that just had superb articulation, and this guy knocks it out. So let's wrap it up. So I got to say the ThreeZero MDLX Optimus Prime is everything that I want out of a Transformers figure that doesn't transform. The articulation on this guy is superb, and so are the paint apps. He's vibrant, and he's got just like very nice dry brushing throughout to make it look like real metal peeking out through the paint work as if he's been through a fight. The overall design is just insane as well. He really looks like, to me at least, like a cross between like G1 Optimus as well as something that you would find in the IDW comics. And I'm here for that. Like, he is awesome. The look is amazing. And I'm kind of sad that I've been sleeping on this figure for the past couple of years, but also just very happy to finally have him in hand. As of recording, I currently have Bumblebee on the way. He should arrive, if not later today, if not tomorrow, but I'm super excited for him as well as many other figures in this line. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below. You can check out my Instagram at GojiBoy93. You're going to find photos of this guy as well as many other figures in my collection. Until next time, guys, see ya.